my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I'm here to answer a Dear Ruth Theresa question. So let me introduce myself to you. My name is Ruth Theresa. I have my own company called One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugarland area, and that's just outside of Houston. I have many different clients for many different reasons that connect to me. Sometimes it's to get messages from loved ones. Sometimes it's to get psychic energy readings from the people around them or their clients around them. And sometimes it's to do private or group readings to get more information just face to face. So if you like my channel and my content, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'm ready to answer a Dear Ruth Theresa question. So this comes from a client of mine who loves Marilyn Monroe, and she has been a Marilyn Monroe fanatic for a long period of time and actually has some of her items with her. So let's answer her question. Her answer is, Dear Ruth Theresa, Marilyn Monroe was found dead August 5th, 1962. I had to think about that one. 1962. Was there any foul play? Because one of the things she's always thought is that there must have been some foul play. I think a lot of people considered it more of a suicide. What I pick up, as I call in like Marilyn Monroe's energy to me, I pick up that it was not her own fault, that there is a conspiracy to have her pass. And I do feel like there were several people that were in on it or knew about it in advance. And it was kind of like, we need to get rid of her because she has information that will hurt somebody, or give up information about them. So we need to protect them. And so that's what I kind of feel with it. I do get that she also dealt with depression a lot. I do feel like she had a lot of turmoil energy around her, even from young childhood. To me, I think is one of the most important things is that she is such an icon for so many people of being this beautiful sexual being, having all the curves and enjoying her body. But I will tell you, she wasn't always like that. And sometimes it almost felt like she didn't feel that way. And she was kind of putting on a play, like, I'm doing this for everybody else, but I'm not doing it for my enjoyment. I'm doing it for fun, but it's more like I'm playing something or playing a part instead of actually who I really am. So I think that was really interesting with her energy that's come through for me several times when I've seen like movies that she's in, and it's more like you see her being so captivated and so beautiful and playful and flirty. I always think of her just energy as a great flirt. But a lot of times she didn't feel good about herself. She had this depression that really kind of hung around her on and off for many parts of her life, and especially in her early childhood time frame. And I kind of feel like she kind of picked up that depression more from other family members, maybe possibly an older female is the way she's showing me, that had darker hair than her. But it's one of those, like, she never really felt like that secure about herself until other people started talking about how beautiful she was or how glamorous she was, that sort of thing. So it's kind of almost she was playing a part for a lot of this. That's what I pick up as almost like this ingenuine quality about her. Once the TV was rolling or the cameras were rolling, and she loved it and she fell in love with what she was doing and she really enjoyed her life, but always that depression would keep creeping up from her past. I also get with her energy is that she only really wanted to find love. It's one of those, she was always looking for someone to just love her with all of her lumps and the bumps, and everything part about her, to just fall in love with her. And it seems like she was always looking for that in her life, even from young childhood all the way until she passed. She had this, I want to be loved. I want to be cared about. I want someone to love me and just me for everything that I am. I don't think she found that all the time. I think she thought she had found it several times, but it was kind of like, it's, when I thought about it, it's kind of like, it's not really what I was really hoping for or what I thought I really needed. She had several marriages that didn't work out, and at the beginning they were doting over her and making her feel amazing and fabulous and beautiful. And then at some point it's one of those, the glitz and the glamour is over, and she kind of was like, I don't feel glamorous, I don't feel loved, I don't feel accepted. So it's kind of like, it wasn't necessarily their fault, but it wasn't necessarily her fault. This is the way she came into this world to kind of clear this out for us. So let me pull a couple of angel cards and ask Marilyn Monroe herself to give us a little bit more insight into it. I've got like 4 cards jumping. She was always looking for a soulmate. She desired a soulmate so much. She wanted, like I said, to find someone to love her, to love all the crazy things about her, and kind of almost like, if I find the right person, it's going to fix me. Almost this outside looking for someone else to validate herself instead of validating herself. Abundance. She had such abundance of friends around her. She had such abundance of life in her, and you can see that when she was on the screen, she kind of just lit up. Anytime she was interviewed, you could just see this, like, I love my life, I love this abundance. And she did have a great energy around her, but like I said, that depression kept coming back up for her. But this abundance of love and joyfulness and happiness came through as well. And I think that's why a lot of people are still in love with her. So a lot of people are still like, she is the icon for a lot of women. So my next card I pull up is enchantment. And I kind of think what she was really looking for is that knight in shining armor, to come and find her and save her and love her. It's something that she always had dreamt about, kind of like that childhood, handsome prince is going to come and save me and make me whole again, make me complete. And when that happens, I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to be the perfect person for them, and they're going to be the perfect person for me. And I don't think she ever really found that, which is kind of sad in a lot of ways. I think that's kind of like where her thinking was off, is someone's going to save her when she really could save herself. She fell in love with so many people over her lifetime, looking for that love, looking for that perfect person for her to fall in love with and for them to fix and heal her, which is kind of like an interesting energy as well. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.